Hello, my friends, and welcome to day 5 of our year in Dinkum. We are getting close to having John's shop open. We have one more day, and we're starting to set up a little bit of a morning routine, so let's get into it. And as always, thank you for watching. All right, everybody, we're heading into day 5. Now, John should move in tomorrow. Alright, so animal research. I wish they would put those together. So we've got 6,400. We've got 4,000. And we've got 9,600. Now I believe the 96 was from the croco, because the aggressive animals are worth more, which makes sense because they're more annoying to catch. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these down right here. I don't remember which side they work on automatically, so might as well just go ahead and put them down. Boom. Got a butterfly. Come here, doggo. You wanna come over here and go in this cage? I'm sure you do. What if I poke you with this stick? Come here. Oh god, it's horrible. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like fighting them. Oh. I'm just gonna go over there and beat the crap out of a root. Alright. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Thank you, I needed that. Wow, that was fast. Alright, well, you gotta be fast to be able to kill stuff. That's fair. Oh! Do you think I could lead the croco? I mean, it's worth it. Come here. Come on, I need the money. Follow me, I need the money. Come on. Come on, you know you want me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know which cage works. Let's do all of them. Just go in the cage. Come on, buddy. Oh, shit. There we go. Nice. Oh, that was a little scary. See, even when you can't get hurt, it's still a lot. Okay, so let's sell all this stuff because I need money. Yeah. 27,000. I need more than that, but okay. Alright, so we will buy this guy. I am so sorry for my neighbor's dog if you can hear it. I really hope you can't, because there's so many sounds that there's nothing I can do. It's just an office. I'm not a professional kind of guy. I just work here. It's summer. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I don't even have air conditioning. I'm gonna move this. We'll put the seeds over here. I mean, it's not my fault my neighbor never makes his dog be quiet, right? You guys aren't mad at me, right? Right? Alright, we got... Oh, wow, okay. We've spent... or made 114,000. Cool. Oh, and spent it. Ha! Alright, what else? What was the other thing we needed? Apply for license. Metal detecting, hunting, trapping. Better pickaxe. Bam. Very important. Okay, so the copper pickaxe. Need to get our copper. And that will speed us up nicely. I will eventually make a crafting thing, but for right now, you know, whatever, right? Craft. Job done. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna put that back. We're gonna go on an adventure, maybe. I really do want to trap somebody else. I mean, even at $4,000, the moves are worth it. Dogs are worth it too. But to get them to stay in the cage, you gotta poke them. Isn't it horrible? Isn't it horrible? Like, I hate it. He had to scream like that. He's fine. They're just gonna research him. I'm not even gonna hurt him. But I had to poke him with a stick, and that's just so awful. But, you know... No, come back here, buddy. Oof. I like how he howled for his friend, and they're both gonna get that bird. That was cute. Gonna go on a little trip, buddy. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna love it. Alright, so we've done our trapping for the day. We should go and... To be fair, I should put a bridge there, but I didn't. Do some foraging. Get some, definitely need to get some more rocks and stuff. Can I get these big guys now? Yes. Alright, see, these are very important. Sometimes they have good stuff inside. But sometimes they just have a lot of ore inside, which is also good stuff. So, very necessary. And then if we can find some relics, that will be good. Tomorrow will be the day for most of the relics, because we will be able to get a metal detecting license. And that's exciting. I'm excited. You should be excited too. It's very exciting. Okay, we got some tin, but we can't do anything with it quite yet. We're also going to need to make more money so that we can buy the furnace and do something with these things. We could sell our raw fruit. If it gets to the point where, you know, we need the money faster than we're making the fruit, we can just sell it. It's not a huge deal. It's very important that we just make money in general. And we can get some, make some tea from those flowers over there too. That'll be good. I forget all what goes in the Billy Brewer thing. I know jelly things do. And flowers. We sold most of our flowers so far, so we have to harvest some more. See, the copper axe is helping us quite a lot. And I'm sure the iron one will help us once we get there. But like I said, we can't even smelt it yet, so it'll take us just a moment. And maybe we can find... See, we could be cutting down trees, which would also be fast. Maybe we can find some fossils in these guys, too. It'll help us a lot. Now, as we continue on with our mining license, we're getting the ability to or create the mines. The deep mines. And that will be fun. But I think we need a lot more points for that currently, so I don't think it's at our top priority. If we're able to cut down or pick up enough iron from these guys to get through for a little bit, we might have a chance to handle not having access to the mines. It does help that we ended up near the desert just from our wanderings. I don't know that we're getting a lot of stuff though, unfortunately. Yeah, we've only got 2 bars, even if we could smelt it, we can't right now. That's a bit of a bummer. I think I may, since we're so far from home, I might start taking the full plants. Full flower plants to get the seeds so that we don't have to wander all the way out here when it comes back. Because, you know, we got a lot of the flowers just from walking over here, but eventually we'll have to remember, and we won't walk this direction. I say we as if you guys, you guys would be great. You would remember, but me, not so much. You guys would remember, hey, those flowers probably grew back, but me, no. Just like I can't remember if we sent all 3 of our traps up. I can't remember. But I don't want to make, like I said, I don't want to use too many springs, because springs are one of those things that's really hard to get when you start being able to do sprinklers. And like that's further down the line, don't get me wrong, but that's the thing. If you unlock sprinklers and you've got a horde already, that's so worth it. Except my teeth. If you've already got a horde ready, that's so worth having saved up versus being like, okay, I can make sprinklers finally, and then you just don't have anything. That's the sticking point, you know? So if you're able to go, look at all the springs I already have and I'm already ready to go. Let's do this. It's such a good feeling. And we can do that for ourselves. We just have to be patient. And hang on to stuff. And, you know, I mean, I will say metal detecting. I like metal detecting. We'll be able to get a metal detector tomorrow. And we must get the materials to build our teleporters. I think you thought I was gonna hit him. I want the big ones. Unfortunately, the big ones, I don't think they ever grow back. I'm not actually sure, but I feel like they don't. Which is kind of a bummer, because those are the good ones. You know, they got a whole bunch of stuff in them. They got the shiny rocks are really good, because once you grind them up, once you afford a grinder, they could have iron in them. And so that's really helpful. We got 2 left. That's it. Oh no, there's a bunch over there. Oh, okay, cool. Should have put it. Curious how many we're getting. Oh. We're gonna level up our mining, and then we'll be able to make an iron pick, and that'll be useful until we get the better thing. Okay, so we're gonna try. Did we get the seed? No? Oh. See, that's the risk. Sometimes you just don't get the seed. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I don't know if that got it out. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, let me alone. Oh, boy. Wow. The problem is my stick is just completely useless. See, it's at this point, if I had a cage, it would be great. But, nope. It would be so helpful, though, because I think those are worth a bunch of money. I usually send off the little quill guys, because they're easy to just put a cage down on. At least the iron ones, they don't get out, but... Oh my god, that dog is insane. The iron ones, they don't get out, but... I'm not as familiar with the other kind. Oh, banana. I think it's because our other neighbor is in their yard too, and so he just can't handle... I kind of have a grudge against that dog because aside from being loud, he was like barking at my dog and he shoves his head through the fence. Not his whole head, but like his muzzle and part of his face. And so he started barking at my dog. And then, like, neither of us saw this happen, but this is kind of what we guess happened, is our dog pushed his head through the fence and it didn't fit or whatever he was doing. Like, all either of us knows is that he came back inside with this huge cut on his nose, like pretty deep. And it definitely wasn't a bite. He didn't get bitten by the dog. But what we think happened was he shoved his face through there and got scraped on the fence because it's a fence. And the people behind us have lived here much longer than we have been here, and neither of us can afford to fix the fence. So it is what it is, and unfortunately our dogs can put their muzzles through it. And they don't usually, but... apparently in this time they did, and he came back with a big old cut on his nose, and he was hurt. It was sad. And of course it was a Saturday, so our vet was closed, and by Monday it had started healing well. It was doing well, and so he didn't need to go, but it was sad because unfortunately he doesn't handle pain medication at all. Every time we've bought it for him, he ends up having to stop take it because it says, you know, if it makes him sick, don't make him take it anymore. And he always has to stop taking it. So he got his nose hurt messing with that dog and, you know, holding a grudge because that dog was barking at him, you know. Just dogs being dogs, but we have to, see if we can replace that part of the fence. when we're able to, just so they can't interact that much or even see each other that much would be helpful. There's some rocks over here. We've got 31, so that's 5? 6. 6 bars of iron. I don't think I got enough flowers to brew anything, but we did kill that lizard, and those thunder things we can brew. So that'll give us some tea we can sell. It's only the 5th, so mushrooms are a little way off. I think some of these seeds though, so we'll bring those home and we'll plant seeds for our flowers. And like I said, you know, brewing and cooking takes time, but even if we get overwhelmed with too much cooking and too much time, we can still sell the item itself too. We don't have to worry about cooking it, so if it's just a lot of flowers and it's stressful because there's so many flowers, we can just... Now, I should be letting these flower again. I just want to point that out. I should be letting these flower again instead of killing them immediately. I should do it for the next harvest. Because we've already waited ostensibly 5 days. So this isn't really smart, but like I said, I'm going to forget they're here. I'm going to forget to do this. Especially if, like, I decide to film another day instead. Because we're on day 5 and I pretty much filmed straight through. So that's a few hours. I'm going to forget, and then it'll just be sitting here anyway instead of growing at our place. So if you think that you can remember that kind of thing, or if you put like little reminders, I have a friend that likes to make notes for her games. You know, that's a smart way to do it. Be like, hey, just so you know, you got to go back and get the flowering thing like that. If you're that kind of player, absolutely get it on the next harvest if you're going to harvest the plants. But I know myself, and if I don't plant them closer to me, I'm going to forget that that's even a thing I should do. Which I think is one of the problems that I have with stamina games is, like, they have a lot of things to do in them. And you think that's a good idea because it's like, oh, well, when your stamina runs out, you could do this and this and this and this instead. And that seems like a good idea, except for, like, when my brain says, all right, today's the day we're going to do all the cooking. Or today's the day we're going to do all the mining. And that's what I'm ready for, but the game is like, okay, no, you can only do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of that. No, thank you. It's like, that doesn't compute for me. So I will definitely just allow myself to do whatever I want. Even if it means I have to put in some mods and tell you guys that that's what I'm doing. You know, there's plenty of people that play vanilla. I feel like it's okay to showcase playing how you want to play when it's a solo game, and that's completely legal. Not, you know, it's an online game and you're just like, oh, I don't like combat and I'm playing in Call of Duty or something. Like, yeah, no, it's not okay to use wall hacks in Call of Duty. It's just not. It never will be. Okay, so now what I want to do, I feel like, do I have enough flat space? Yeah, if I plant these next to each other. I don't think they need to be separated. Alright, and these were growing together, so I'm gonna move what we have here together. My little wheel. So am I carrying a wheel? No, I'm not. Okay. Because we have a few on our island, and if we're making a... Gosh, it's for flowers. What is it when it's for flowers? It's not an orchard. What do you call it when it's for flowers? I can't think right now, but if you know, please let me know, because I can almost guarantee I will forget to look it up and I will be confused for days. So if you know what a cultivated area for flowers is, be a flower orchard? No. Probably should be 2 rows. Oh, I don't know. Wait, can I pick them all up at once? I'm kind of curious. I actually don't know. I've only ever done it one at a time. But see, they're all in here, and, you know, it's just saving me picking them up and planting them again. I guess you could say, well, it's saving the growing time, too. But I didn't think of that until just now, so... The answer is yes. You can pick up multiple things. That's amazing. I didn't know it could do that. I just had only picked up one thing at a time, like the, eventually, if you get lucky, there's a thing that will move trees for you. Grass on accident. Yep. That over there. Alright. So we got our little tree thing. We've got our orchard. Pick up all the glowing stuff around here. I think we'll spend the rest of our time cutting some trees down. Partially because I want to find beehives. Now, I don't think we can do anything. Oh, I thought it was a bee. I don't think we can do anything with the bees quite yet. I think that's a license thing. But I believe we can at least sell and start to create a tree farm. We could do that. It also kind of depends. Do we want to take over the desert and call that part of our town? Because I kind of feel... Ooh, look how pretty. I kind of feel like I do. But we could also build our town this way. We could build the town in this whole area, or we could take the town across here and build it across here. I do want to smooth this out. Just because I do. I think it'd be cool to have, like, maybe my stuff here more. I'm not really sure. I'll definitely have to take it. You know, I'm going to take a picture with you guys. So, make that stop glowing. So what do we think the center is? Like right here, probably. Take that picture. And I'll think about it. I don't know if I'll remember to share this with you, but what I like to do is I like to take it into Photoshop or Paint or whatever, and I like to draw on it and talk about the pieces I want to cover up and the pieces I want to keep and stuff like that, and have a real good think about it, because when you're in game you can't just sit and look at the map because the time keeps ticking. And I'm going to have to stop for a while after this day because our dinner will be ready soon, and I also can't talk right now. Talking is a skill, friends. If you watch people that talk without cutting for a long period of time, streamers and whatnot, talking is a skill. It takes stamina that I am out of practice for. But the other thing that takes a skill is editing, so I will try and do my best in these videos for you, and hopefully it's coming out right. Hopefully it's sounding okay, and I will always do my best to improve. So even if these are kind of rough, I mean, each episode seems to be 30 minutes without cutting, so we'll see what things come down to, because I was going to do a week, but even filming a week is a lot, so I never realized how often I stop and stutter and do different things, so. Oh, the poor dog's all by himself because we put the rest of them, we sent them for research. They'll respawn and there'll be more dogs, and it'll be next to our space, and we can set the traps out further so that we won't have to walk very far. Like if we want to get the little quill guys from the desert, we can get those. We can get those easily without having to walk all the way back to town. But yeah, at this point I'm going to need to be quiet for quite a while. But I'll try and be editing for you, and that'll be fun. Actually, it won't. I hate editing, but because I'm excited to share this journey with everybody. I'm excited to see how the town turns out. I haven't played a girl character before, so that's new. See what cute things we can dress her in, I guess. I don't know. Cool plans we have. I think, what is it, like rocks and wood? Okay, so let's see if we can build, I think I need tin. I want to build a billy kit. I've got a little bit until we said we have to stop, right? So. And we can get other visitors in just a moment, like in a couple days once the, you can't get visitors until John has moved in, is the thing, so. Okay, so we want to make at least 2. Okay, and then we want to make another, oh. Well, actually we don't want to make it, so let's make 3 billy kits then. I wish I had the book thing to know I can make 1 thing of tea. That's literally it. Better than nothing, friends. Is she like running away? Looked like she was running away from something. Okay, so we can make... Oh, it requires 2. No. Gosh. Can make 1 thing of tea. Let's put all our food back then. Heck. I didn't know it required 2. That's kind of a lot. Bottle brush seed. We don't have enough for that either. Alright, well. Now we're not going to make any money in the morning, unfortunately. We didn't bring back any bottle brushes, but we set ourselves up for success, and that's what's important. 1 wire. Tomorrow we're going to be able to go metal detecting. And I say we have a cute little town now, so So we got a new bridge. That's good. Day 5, we have a bridge. We've got some machines. We've got nice organized storage. We've got our visitor tent is going to be empty, and John's going to move in tomorrow. We've got an orchard and whatever field of flowers is called, ready for cultivating. This looks like a cute little amphitheater thing, doesn't it? Like you could put like a little circle, or you put buildings around it. That would be cute. All right, so that's an idea. I'll forget it, but it's cute. So yeah, we've made some good progress today. It was a little bit more sedate, but I think it's going good. I think we're making some headway, making it a home. All right, so thank you so much for joining me for day 5. I will see you in the next one. All right, everybody, that's it for day 5. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And remember, you are valuable and you matter. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.